Welcome to Lego Let's Build Carl. Today I'm showing you my first episode, my first out of the episodes, episode 1. This is Star Wars, of course, and these are my MOCs and custom figures I've made for Star Wars episode 1. So let's get straight into it. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, so stay tuned. We'll show you all of these in hopefully film order, so stay tuned. But anyway, I'll be back in a second. Did you see the cut there? Probably did. Want the best cut. But anyway, at the beginning of episode 1, Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon, oh yeah, spoilers by the way, they are adventuring. They have gone to make negotiations with the Trade Federation. I don't have any builds of this, but I do have a Viceroy Gunray minifigure here. So it's just the Clone Wars Viceroy Gunray, hat, body, legs, arms, hands, head, everything. And then I've just put on this custom cape I made, so it's thicker and it has like black collar around it. But you could just use a normal red cape or dark red cape, it's up to you. Whatever you have in your collection, really, that will work. You don't even have to give him a cape if you don't want to. But I have, because it works better. So, moving on, after that scene, we get Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon. They go to the planet of Naboo. And so, I've got this MOC here that I've built, which is Jar Jar and Obi-Wan when they first meet Jar Jar. So I've got the Jar Jar figure here, and I've got Qui-Gon. Sorry if I said Obi-Wan earlier as well. But it's just a simple green and dark green base. Bit of sand green there too, if you can see, guys. And then I've just put on some jumper plates and stuff. And I've just put a bunch of blue, transparent blue pieces around. And I've also got a dead battle droid here. So just battle droid arm, battle droid body, and the dark red clip. And then Jar Jar figure here is just the original Jar Jar with the head, torso. I gave him these printed legs, if you can see, from an Imperial officer, I believe, with some pocket details. Jar Jar don't really have anything on his trousers, so you could just leave them grey and use those grey pockets on a different figure, but yeah. And then to finish off this section, we have Qui-Gon. So this is the Qui-Gon which I have. This one's from the Darth Maul Jewel, so the Jewel on Naboo set. And he comes with his torso and legs, which I hope are his. I think they're his. They're either his or Obi-Wan's. Well, I know the legs are his, but I don't know about the torso. I think it's his. Yeah, I don't know. It don't matter. And so he's got these. And then I gave him the head from when he got stabbed, because my head, the normal neutral head for Qui-Gon's, a bit damaged. He's got kind of like a black eye. You could use it if you want, but my printing rubbed off because I used to play with this a lot when I was little. Also, my Qui-Gon hair's a bit damaged here, as you can see. Probably, if it focuses. You can see that lighter brown streak in the hair. That's because I stepped on it. That was painful. And it bent it. But luckily, it hasn't broke. I also have this brown cape, which I put on. I got this as a spare cape when I bought some capes from a eBay site called Capes for Minifigures. I think they also have a website, don't know. I'm not sponsored by them, but they make cool capes. And expensive capes you can get much cheaper from them. And it's just on eBay, so it's worth it. Yes, it isn't real capes, they're fake capes, but if I show you this figure quickly, this guy has a trench coat. See, that's one of the pieces they have. while on the planet of Naboo, they also encounter some of these droids on these speeder bikes. Yes, this guy doesn't have any legs. I've run out of droid legs, but hopefully I'm getting some, so hopefully I'll be able to put them on. But this is quite a simple ship design. All it is just, I'll take it apart to show you. So it's like, you know, kind of like the camera piece, which people use for like cameras and stuff. It's got like the bit which sticks out and connects up to a bar, and then bits on the top and stuff. Then on the side I've just got some jumper plates. They can be in the same colour or different colours. Then I've got dark tan plate at the back. And then to go on the front, I just made this. So you use a 1x4 in brown or nougat or any browny colour. Preferably reddish brown, not dark brown. And then you also need a 1x2 plate in brown or reddish brown. It could be a tile if you want as well. And then you just need to put on this slope down piece, as you can see, and then this single brown plate. Then you just clip it onto the front like so. Also, the bit with the bar in, you can just put like a trans clear stick in it, like what I've done. Then I've just got this trans clear cylinder piece, so it has a more substantial base. And then the top part is quite simple. It just uses kind of like this piece with like the 1x2 with like bars on the end that extend forward. It's used in like Star Wars mini ship gun things and stuff. I think it's also on like the droid Eekers or something, I don't know. And then you need more of these slope pieces, so like the one here, but you just need more of them to go on the top. They could be any colour you like. And then at the back, you just need preferably a brown plate, but any plate will do because you don't really see it. And then a plate with this like 3 bar thing, so it's like 1, 2, 3 with like the bit in the middle. And then that can just go on the top. So what you do is you get this hole here, so this kind of like bit that sticks up in the centre of the clip kind of plate, and then you just put it on the hole at the top here. So I'll do it like so. So now it's on and it can kind of swivel. I don't know whether they swivel in the movies or not, because it's been a while since I watched The Phantom Menace. But then you just click your droid on, and you need to make sure the droid has like the bent arms like this. And then you just need to angle their body forward, and that's how you make this custom speeder that I've got. And to finally tie off the Naboo scene, I really should have showed you this in the negotiation scene, really, because these are the first battle droids you see. But these are security battle droids, so you can give them blasters and stuff. I haven't given this guy a blaster, but you can if you want to. It's up to you. Now, I did have another battle droid, but I don't remember where it's gone. So, I'll show you that in the next video for episode 2. But this is the normal battle droid. Next, we're moving on to the next scene that I've built, which is a bit later in the film. Of course, you have your different Padme outfits, so I'll show you them now quickly. So this brown one just uses the old Padme hairpiece, which you can also find on Princess Leia in her Celebration outfit. And then it uses, I think it's March Harriet's torso, and just a plain brown, not brown, nougat dress piece here. And then this one here I built at my Lego shop that I talked about, but it has Leia's hair, this face, which I think is from Captain Carter from the Marvel series, this neck attachment from one of the Wonder Twins, then this torso is from Hawkeye from Civil War, I think. I don't know much about Hawkeye or Marvel in general, but I think it's from Civil War Hawkeye, so that's an expensive torso. So if you can't get it, then you can use any purple torso. Some top options probably would be maybe like the Green Goblin kind of torsos, because those are more purple. But if you want some more black in it, then this is a good torso. Apart from the back with the arrows. But also I picked up this dress piece, which is like this black dress piece with like a purple bit and some silver. It's got like a purple netting kind of thing. I don't know what character that's from, but we can move on to the next scene. So after Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan find Darth Maul and split up from the rest of the Naboo people trying to reclaim, well, the city of Feed. The Naboo people run into Viceroy Gunray. So here is Padme. So this is the custom Padme I've got. She just has a little blaster. It would be good if it was in silver. Her hair is this dark brown ponytail. Her head is from Wanda from the CMF, but turned around so it doesn't have the red eyes. Her torso and legs are from Dumbledore from the Great Hall set. And then I got this cape piece from Capes for Minifigures. That's the piece that I was ordering when I got the brown cape. But that's quite useful because it's the Wanda cape from Civil War again. So it's quite an expensive piece, but getting it on there only cost me like £1 or £2. Don't really remember. Next is Captain Panaka, which I showed you in a previous video on what I got at Bricklinks. But he has this blaster and this goggles thing. But I also gave him these legs. Now you can see these legs have printing on. That's because I used a rubber, like a school eraser or rubber, to rub the printing off of Tina Goldstein's legs from the first Harry Potter CMF, because they work because it gives him his sand blue legs still, but with black boots. So that's Captain Panaka. Next is the Naboo, like normal Naboo guard, and he is just how I got him from Bricklinks, so we can skip quite easily over him. I showed you Viceroy Gunray, but I just have him in this position where he's like shocked because he's being shot at by Padme and Panaka. And then here is just some random Naboo person. So I used the backwards torso from Cedric Diggory, from the All Ball set. Again, it's a custom cape that I made, which goes to the side. But again, you can get any cape, and I recommend checking out Capes for Minifigures, because they've got some capes similar to this. I gave him dark blue arms. I gave him this zombie head, which I kind of wish that I hadn't, because it's not really the best head. And I also gave him this First Order cap, which you could use the rubber on the top here to get rid of the First Order symbol, but this is my, not Gungan, Nemoidian. So the other Nemoidian general. Then it kind of does this like cut between Anakin and all stuff like that. But I don't actually have Anakin, but I'm looking to purchase him. But anyway, it then comes to the part where Obi-Wan is hanging over the pit. You see, this is quite an easy mock. But first, before that, I'm going to quickly show you the other mock, because I forgot. But here it is. It's just like some simple patterning. I've got these kind of like yellowish green pieces in the center, and then it goes from kind of like a olive green to a lighter green to a dark green, dark blue, blue, and like the lighter blue. And then it's just surrounded by tan bricks. And I've got these cylindrical ones with like the bumps on them, you see, around the kind of like circle bit. Anyway, back to the pit. Back to the pit here. I've just got Darth Maul over the top of Obi-Wan, and he's like swiping across the bottom. The lightsaber's here on the side. So I took the actual set and I just made it a bit smaller because I kind of destroyed it ages ago. But I used the cylinder pieces, built up with these cylinder pieces, but on the top I just built black plates around with making sure to have the hole by using these. Oh, didn't mean to do that. And then I just have Obi-Wan here hanging. I put a red stud in the wall, as you can see there, and he's just like holding on, but really he's just touching the ground, but shh, no one knows. Then at the top I've got Darth Maul, who is the Clone Wars Darth Maul, because I'm a bit of a numpty, and I've got my other Darth Maul on a display, because like the head's worn down a bit, so it can't actually wear the horns, so it's just got its hood, and it won't be accurate for this scene. So my other Maul's on a display, but this is the Maul. Yeah, this is the Darth Maul. And then there's the lightsaber here. And so this is the scene where Obi-Wan jumps and kills Maul. So yeah, that is all of episode 1. So let me just bring them all back, give you a quick roundup, and then that should be the end of my video. Right, there they all are. So that was episode 1 of my mock creation series, and it was actually episode 1. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on notifications so you don't miss when I do episode 2, which will be amazing. I'll have more figures to show you. I may even have an Anakin for that episode. Just wait and see. I also have other mocks, custom characters, so stay tuned if you're enjoying that. Don't forget to check out our other channels, which will be linked in my YouTube kind of area. But from now until the next time I see you, check out my other videos if you get a bit tired of there being such a big gap, because there quite a bit is. But goodbye.